English, Spanish, or French lavender, but which one actually belongs in your backyard? They all might look like beautiful purple clouds in the garden center, but they can behave very differently once you get them in your garden. One is prized for its classic fragrance and culinary uses. Another is prized for its beautiful flowers, and the other one is prized for how long in the right conditions they bloom. So, which lavender should you grow? Today we're comparing all three so you can choose the absolute best match for your climate, your garden, and the exact look you're going for. Before we dive in, let's clear up the biggest naming confusion. When we say English lavender, we're actually referring to Lavandula augustifolia. Spanish lavender is referred to as Lavandula stoiches, and what nurseries call French lavender is Lavandula dittata, or fringe lavender. Some nurseries also label hybrid lavenders as lavandins, or French lavender. We will learn about them later on. Always check the botanical name on the label before you bring the lavender home. So first up in our video is English lavender. If your garden gets cold winters, this lavender is the best one to start with. Fun fact, despite the name, it's not native to England at all. It actually comes from the mountainous Mediterranean regions in southern Europe. This is the classic lavender everyone pictures, rounded, bushy, with narrow gray-green leaves and slender flower spikes on long stems. It typically grows about 30 to 60 centimeters tall. So why grow it? Well, it's because it's versatile and cold hardy. It looks stunning along pathways in rock gardens or containers. Plus, if you want lavender for baking, teas, or dried sachets, this is your plant because its natural oils are sweet and low in camphor. A quick warning though, a cold tolerant lavender doesn't really mean a wet tolerant lavender. Poor drainage is the #1 killer of English lavender during winter. The roots need oxygen, and sitting in cold, soggy soil will cause the roots to rot faster than freezing temperatures ever could. If you have heavy clay, mixing in sand or gravel to fix drainage is step #1. If you are looking for specific English varieties, two of the best are Hydcote and Munstead. Munstead is a dwarf classic, super compact, and perfect for lining garden walkways, while Hydcote is famous for its intense, deep purple flower spikes and stunning silver foliage. And next we have Spanish lavender, and this one you will recognize instantly. Instead of a long flower spike, it produces compact flower heads topped with tiny, colorful petals that just look like little rabbit ears. Those ears are actually modified leaves called bracts. If you want maximum visual impact and early spring color, Spanish lavender is hard to beat. It has an architectural, compact shape that makes it a showstopper on patio pots or border accents. The catch, Spanish lavender is a lot less cold hardy than English lavender. In mild climates, it's a brilliant perennial. But in colder regions, you'll need to grow it in a container you can protect during winter or treat it as a seasonal plant. And because of its piney eucalyptus type scent, it is strictly used as an ornamental plant, not for baking. Unlike English lavender, Spanish lavender is a bit more forgiving in leaner, drier, or lower quality soils. Plus, butterflies absolutely love it. Those cute little rabbit ears acts as the ultimate landing pad for larger pollinators. When shopping for Spanish lavender, look for varieties like Anouk and Silver Anouk. Anouk is a tough customer that handles scorching summer heat while holding its erect rabbit ears high, while Silver Anouk offers nearly white metallic foliage that creates an incredible color contrast in your beds. And if you're finding these plant videos helpful, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button where we post content like this every week. Now let's look at French lavender or fringe lavender. The easiest way to spot this one is by its leaves. Unlike the smooth edges of English lavender, French lavender leaves are noticeably toothed or serrated, and that's where the name dittata comes from. The flower spikes have tiny bracts similar to Spanish lavender, but that soft, serrated foliage gives it away every time. French lavender loves warm weather and is very sensitive to frost. Unlike English lavender, which blooms in one big summer flush, French lavender can actually bloom continuously from spring all the way to late fall if you live in a mild climate. It's an absolute star when it comes to ornamental landscaping, and pollinators love it. Plus, because it's packed with a strong camphor-heavy fragrance, it's ideal for making natural insect repellents, aromatherapy, and robust household cleaners. For French lavender, two standouts that you'll find in any nursery is the Royal Crown variety and Monet. Royal Crown delivers rich violet flowers paired with soft mint green serrated leaves, while Monet is a slightly more compact variety that packs a massive punch of continuous color in patio containers. Now, if you're thinking about adding lavender to your garden next year, be sure to check out our website where we're doing our perennial pre-orders, available now for shipping in the spring. And if you're in the Victoria area, be sure to check us out in store where you can browse our aisles and walk around for inspiration on what you can do for your garden. Now we have to talk about the lavender wildcard, the Lavandin. If you've ever walked through a garden center and seen a lavender labeled French lavender that was absolutely massive with huge flower spikes, chances you're actually looking at a Lavandin. Lavandins aren't a single natural species. They are a high-performance hybrid created by cross-breeding English lavender with spike lavender. And the result is you get the best of both worlds. Lavandins grow much larger and faster than standard English lavender, often reaching up to 3 to 4 feet tall and wide. They produce long pointed flower spikes on tall stems. The scent is strong, intense, and sharp with a noticeable eucalyptus kick. And thanks to its English parentage, it handles cold, freezing winters like a champion. So, why grow Lavandin? If you want to build a dramatic, blooming hedge along a driveway, create a massive dried bouquet, or need a plant that withstands hot, humid summers better than traditional English lavender, Lavandins are incredible. Just keep two things in mind with this one. One is because of their high camphor content, they are strictly ornamental. Do not use them for cooking or baking. And second, give them room to breathe. These beauties get massive. If you want to go the hybrid route, you can't go wrong with plants like Grosso or Phenomenal. Grosso is the legendary French-style lavender used worldwide for dried bouquets and essential oils, while Phenomenal is world famous for its bulletproof ability to handle intense summer humidity and harsh winter cold without dying back in the center. So, standing at the garden center, how do you decide? Ask yourself, how cold and wet is my winter? English is your safest bet for freezing weather. Spanish and French thrive in warmer climates or protected pots. And remember, if you want to make lavender syrup or bake cookies, English lavender is the only one you should use. English lavender wins hands down for culinary use and dried crafts. Spanish and French are strictly ornamental beauties. And the golden rule for all three: full sun, great drainage, air circulation, and never overwater. To prevent your lavender from becoming woody and open in the middle, follow the 1/3 rule. Right after flowering late summer, prune back about 1/3 of the plant's growth. Just stay in the green leafy stems. Never cut deep into old leafless woody tissue, as it won't grow back. So let us know in the comments below, what lavender are you planning on growing in your garden? Or if you already have lavender, what do you do with it? Give us some inspiration and ideas in the comments below.